Hi and welcome to Angling For You and Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a fantastic Boxing Day, Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, and Santa came to visit and brought everything that you wanted, especially those fishing gifts. And that's a really quick run through of exactly what this video is about. I get asked the same question every year: what did you get for Christmas to do with fishing? And this year, not so much, if I'm honest. Not as much as normal. That's not to say that the things that I've got aren't what I need, but as you know, you've been watching the videos before Christmas. Certainly this last sort of 4 months I've changed the gear around, so we've got a brand new box, we've got a brand new superior luggage, got brand new rods, in summertime we got a brand new pole, and a lot of the terminal stuff. So I have had quite a lot of stuff, but maybe not just for Christmas. But these things on my right are what we've got for Christmas, so I will go through those with you and give you a little quick rundown. So I'm starting with these wonderful little EVA boxes here. So these superior boxes, obviously everybody are into these EVA style boxes now, and there's lots of wonderful colours, shapes, sizes available. And obviously I've got the superior luggage. I wanted to have mine as the superior style tubs. So this is what a lot of my friends or people that just spend 20 quid or whatever on you, these are the kind of things that I've asked for. And as you can see, I've got a couple of these which they're just really good pieces of kit, whatever brand you go for. They keep, I know they're normally for accessories and things like that, but well over a couple of years now I've been using them to put bait in. And in the summertime you can just leave it slightly open, in the winter time you can keep it closed, and it obviously stops bad weather and things getting onto stuff. Not only that, you can zip them up and carry them around a pond if you go in stalking or something like that with pellets. Obviously with maggots you just need to leave it ajar, otherwise they're going to die, which you don't want to do. So obviously they've got a hard shell inside, hard shell as you can see, nice rimmed, that's sewn into a lovely sort of EVA style material that's fully waterproof. All I would say with all the EVA boxes is just be careful when you're banging. If you're putting stuff in the bottom, eventually they will break around that seal, especially if you're putting things like heavy feeders and you've got a lot of weight in there. Eventually that seam will go, whatever brand you've got. So that's the thing to look out for. Just move that over there a second. As you'll have seen in some of the videos, this one's had the maggots in when we did the 6 fish challenge. That's for the first outing of this one. This is just the same version of the medium style ones and the same sort of styling, but it just gives you a bit more shape on your side trace if that sits at the back. If you're having a pellet day and you got your 6mm or your 4mm, you can put those in there. You can fit a couple of smaller tubs inside if you wanted to, or you could just have them straight in. It could be inside here, you have ground bait in, whatever you want, or you could use them for the actual purpose and put things like the accessory case and actually put accessories like feeders, bombs, line, all that kind of bits and bobs. Sometimes people put reels in the medium sized ones. Personally, I just use them for bait. That's just my thing. I find them easy to clean out, and you can zip them, I think, the top. So moving on to the next one. That is, I haven't even opened it, that's how new this one is. So we'll just put that to the side. So it's a towel, as you can tell, it's a Preston Towel. Double-sided, looks nice. Smells good for once, which we know that won't last very long. As you know, I've still got the Drennan towel, and I still will be using that Drennan towel because it's great sometimes when it's raining. You can clip it on, and it's a good, like, sort of, if you fish for skimmers, for example, and you know you're going to get crap all over your hand every 2 minutes. But that's a nice towel, a nice welcome gift. I'm going to skip forward to a pellet catapult. So these are really good for small pellets. I've got a bigger catapult that can fire 8mm out there, 10, 12mm ones, but this for up to 6mm, and maggots, these are spot on, don't tangle in your hands, they're nice and light, you get good aim, good direction on them, and they're quite consistent. I had one before, and it just had it for so long that the elastics wore on it, and then I lost the catapult bit when I picked some new elastic up for it. So nice and cheap and chips, not very expensive, but another thing that I asked for, and a lot of things this year, they've just been bits and bobs. Like I say, I've spent a lot of money myself, but these are little essential things that every so often need topping up, and if someone's going to buy you socks, I'd rather have a towel, and I'd rather have another catapult or something like that. Moving on to this one, quick inline change beads. These are going with the Jira banjos and things like that. Always just an essential thing to have in your bag. This one was actually a surprise present, and if you haven't had these before, I'm going to take it up to, if you haven't heard of them, especially that you people that like to fish the river and the canals or into a little bit of darkness. These are mega. They are so good, and they're called Alien Scout, but what they are is head torches, and they come off, we'll open this near camera, and they come up and they are in sort of a nice neoprene case, and you can fasten them to your belt on a carabiner. Just tip it out, batteries on the floor already, and obviously it's on an adjustable strap. Just pick those batteries up, and obviously the batteries go in the back. It's got flashing modes if you want to be on a bike, but they're so bright, it's unbelievable. And I fished with these, or with using this. It was my dad's on the 24-hour catch video. If you haven't seen that, check that out, because that is a really good video. But Matt, obviously he uses head torches quite a lot. It's something I've thought about picking up, never thought about it this imminently, and obviously Dad remembered how good I said they were when I borrowed his, and he picked me one up. And again, they're around £20, 20-25, maybe a touch more. They are quite a good quality one, and they're on Amazon, but they are mega. So they do all the flashing, the strobing like you would do if you're on a bike, but they're also excellent vision and LED, so they really are bright. And they're battery powered, so get some yourself. You've got a little pouch in there, so you can put another set of batteries in as well. So I'm just going to quickly move on to this bit. Now, I'm not going to go too much into this because I've got a video that's coming up after this that's going into this and about this. But one of the main, I'd say, presents that I asked for that was fishing is this set of Preston ground bait mixing, riddling and attaching to your box kit that one of those what you've had in your Amazon basket for a while, and you always think, oh, you'll get it, and you never do, and then soon as somebody asks you, oh, what do you want for Christmas, that was an easy situation. I pushed it towards my mother-in-law at about £34 when it was on offer at Amazon, but they roughly sit around the £42 mark if you want to look at that. So it is a really good buy, and we'll be getting a lot of use out of that in summer. I'm just going to move this stuff to the side. I should probably do its own video on this, but I'm not going to do, and I didn't technically get it for Christmas, but I know that I haven't shown anybody, and I did mention it in the Superior luggage videos. So this is the bait bag, Superior bait bag. Now, I got this a couple of months ago. I've been fishing with it obviously for those couple of months, and it's really nice. It's really solid, as you'd imagine, in these Superior. You got your velcroed handles, and if we can get it, we've got a really good quality strap. Again, hard case bottom, which is essential nowadays. You're throwing it down river banks, canals, gravel, you know, it needs a good old base. So that's a real positive side on it. Really good big capacity zips in the lining inside. Just get close up to camera. The lining inside is what you'd have, so like a cool bag, and that's the same everywhere on the bag, that lining of what you'd have in a cool bag. So again, there's another zip pocket on the front. It's just got a few bits and bobs, hook links, flavourings, all that kind of business that needs to stand upright. And then in the top, nice double zip, nice and strong. And again, it's got this same material that keeps things chill or hot, and it's got a nice pouch there to put things. So if you've got something that's in a bag that's smelly and you don't want it to taint everything else, or you don't want it to spill anywhere else, it's not going to go anywhere in there. It's all wipe and wash clean. and then just the normal bits. Obviously I'm very low on ground baits and baits at the moment. I need a good stock up for the new season. Got a few micros in there, some 4s, and I usually keep my other pellets in my other EVA bags, which are in my other bag, and that's, again, I use that because a lot of times you open a bag and you just leave your pellets hanging about. If you put them in these EVA bags, Ziploc, they're airtight, and they obviously last longer. So yeah, nice, like I say, nice design, nice bit of kit, really strong handles, nice little rubberized logo on the back, and just goes well with all the other gear. So again, thank you for this support this year. I've got a nice video coming up on New Year's Eve, should I say, which is just a relay of everything that we've been through, the adventures of this year, the places we've been, the fish that we've caught. Not everyone, obviously, because it'd be about a 3-hour video, but you know, we've managed to put up over 50 videos this year, which personally I'm really pleased with myself and Matt that we've managed to maintain that. That's more than one a week. If you go on your 52 weeks, they're probably closer to 60 mark by the time we've put these couple up before New Year's, and for me that's been my challenge. The year before we had a stint where we worked up to April and we didn't put a video, and we only roughly did around 35 the year before last, but this year I wanted to really push the channel forward and put across these new products, and we're starting to work with MIDI, and they've done a fantastic prize giveaway, which will be posted anytime now. I've just got to finish that little feature on that, so that before I post that off, but that'll go to that lucky winner in the new year. And what a prize that was, and working with ProGen Tackle being absolutely amazing, utilising their gear and their elastics and their floats, and trying those out, amazing. So and hook link line, there's some fantastic products there, and as always, people along the way, Daz at Monster Baits as well, have been fantastic, sending us things through the 24-hour challenge, sending us things, other baits to test, and we're looking at some pastes and ready-made paste to try out as well for next year. So lots of things planned for the new year. We've got definitely a lot more challenges planned. We're going to have member interaction for that, and we're going to make them bigger and better. Going briefly into those challenge videos, an amazing reaction from the 6 fish challenge, and certainly the £20 challenge, which personally was my favourite session this year, excluding the 24-hour challenge, that is. You know, what a day that was, and you know, that support has seen the group grow exponentially this year, and that's just amazing that we're nearly 5,000 subscribers now on YouTube, and the group's over 2,000 members strong, and that's all down to the work of myself, Matt, and Nick in the far background of keeping that running. Certainly Matt plays a massive role on a day-to-day basis on the channel. He's far more involved on the channel on a day-to-day on the group than I am, and I really appreciate everything that he does that way, and keeps that, you know, the group going. And all the members have been fantastic this year, and there's just going to be lots and lots of things we want to do next year, and lots of adventures and challenges and really fun things. So if you ever think of anything that you feel that you want to see, you want to go with, or you think we should try out, or venues we should try, never be afraid to post it. Angling for You on Facebook group, or angling_you for you on Instagram, or obviously in the comments on YouTube. So thank you very much. I'll tell you what, post what you've got for Christmas on the YouTube comments, and let's see what everybody else has got. And thanks a lot for all your support this year, and here's to a great 2020. Thanks a lot, guys. Tight lines.